Good afternoon, everybody, from UDA. The consolation game of the Love 99 tournament about to unfold before our very eyes here as the Trojans will host the Indians of Millersburg in the afternoon here at UDA. The Trojans coming off a loss to the Vikings last night, and we'll be right back. Anyway, as I was saying, the Trojans were defeated last night at the hands of the Tri-Valley Bulldog Gals, and so they arranged to meet them or to get themselves here this afternoon. The Williams Valley Vikings destroyed the Millersburg Indians yesterday afternoon. And anyway, that's how they got here. In fact, they I think their score was 61-16, something like that. So the two teams go at it this afternoon. The Trojans played the Indians about a week ago and were victorious that night. Millersburg with a very young ball club here, and they have not had a great season so far, to say the least. So we'll see what we can do against them here this afternoon as Ligon will tap it off against that Boyer. Boyer is a freshman. Over the wing it goes, and out of bounds it'll fly off the hands of number 35, Berkey. Brun in there for Millersburg along with Berkey, and Boyer will pick up the other gals as we go along here. Shot from the wing over there by Wolf is good for two. Good to see Katrina get immediately started here in the scoring, because they're going to need a lot of scoring. Here's Bruin with it. Bruin goes over in the wing, shot from over there a little bit short, and on the rebound picked up in there by Millersburg, but then they're going to say that it went out of bounds off the hands of Ryan. Brittany starting for UD, as is Messner in there, number 22 for UDA. We'll pick these guys up as we go along. Here's Bruin looking for two off the side of the glass, no good. Return shot put up by Boyer, no good, and back come the Trojans. This is Antis. Janelle needs a good game this afternoon. Wolf, oh, nice pass inside for Brittany. Her shot blocked away by Brun, and Brun coming back with it. They nearly had it stolen back by Ryan. 41 here is Fight. Fight has it. Near wing, Brun. Brun from outside for the shot. No good. Rebounded underneath there to Brocious, but then it gets lost off her hands, and so the Trojans will take over. Inbounded here by the UDA gals as Antis. She's a senior this year. Janelle up court with it. Nice pass inside there for a shot by Messner on a bounce pass over there from Ligon to Jen Messner, and Jen was fouled. She'll go to the line shooting two. Here her first. Here's Jen's first try. It's good. Perfect shot there by that Jen Messner. She'll get to shoot up another one. It's 3-0. Let's see if Jen can make it a 4-0 ball game. Yep, good foul shooting by Jen Messner, makes it 4-0. And back up court come the Wildcat, or the of Millersburg, the Indians. Whoops, there's a walk going to be called this time, as she went to get a start without putting the ball down. It was that Fight gal. Coach Williams going to get rid of the balls over here that were still on the sideline. Now we're ready to go. Into the corner, shot from over there, a little bit short. Rebound comes right down there to Ligon. She puts a shot up. She's fouled. Kristen will go to the line shooting two. Foul was on Brun, her first. And Ligon, for the first time this afternoon at the foul line, shoots up her first one. It is just off the mark, but she will get to redeem herself here by shooting the second one up and in. And here it comes. Second shot is good. All right, way to go. 5-0. UDA up on top. Brun has it now. Near wing comes over here to Brocious, back outside. They'll dump it inside, trying to hit Boyer with it, but it's picked off by the Trojans. And up comes Nelly with it. Into the corner there for Wolf. Wolf with a pass on the near wing over here for Messner. Messner tries to take it up, wouldn't go. Another shot put up by the Trojans, and finally Kristen Ligon gets it to go. She had 3 tries at it, and finally the third was the charm that time, and she put it in. It's 7-0 UD. And now off the hands of Brocious, it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be inbounded here by the Trojans. 5:33 left here. The Trojans throwing a shutout at them here in the first quarter, that is. Antis, the nice pass over here for Messner. Messner double dribbles, puts it out here for Ligon. Ligon shot good for 2 more. 9-footer for Kristen Ligon, and timeout's going to be called by Millersburg with 5:20 left here in the opening quarter, and it's 9-0 UD. Millersburg timeout is over. The Indians bring it up court now for Brun. Brun goes inside there for Brocious. Brocious nearly had it stolen away by Wolf, and now a hold foul will be called underneath there. I'm not sure which one of the Trojans he caught, but it'll be none shooting. Pick up the foul here in just a moment. Inside it comes here, and Brun a little bit of trouble with it, but spins it back out here now for that 2-4 gal. I think that's Weary. Weary out for fight, and then a foul will be called. This time it'll be on Jen Messner, I believe. Prior foul was on Kristen Ligon. She picked up her first. Messner picks up her first. Here's Brun with it. Brun with a shot from out front. Good for 2. So Brun nails a 10-footer from just inside the paint and gets the Millersburg Indians on the board. Here's Ryan into the corner for Wolf. Wolf spinning around on the baseline. Tries to throw a pass over here. It's going to be knocked out of there by, well, Brun, I guess, didn't knock it out. It went off the hands of Messner and out of bounds, so Millersburg will get the ball. 4:28 left here in the opening period. 9-2 UD. Ooh, a pass inside was supposed to be in there for Brocious, but the Trojans picked that one off nicely. Ooh, dumping it inside. It's going to go out of bounds this time off Brocious, and UD will inbound the ball. Kuppenhaver into the ball game for the Trojans, as well as Weaver checking in there for UDA. So Antis will inbound the ball. Right inside here they go to Ligon, but the ball bounced on the floor, and then it's picked up and tied up by Brocious of Millersburg, but on the tie-up it's going to remain UD ball. The Trojans will inbound. They dump it back here for Kuppenhaver. Janine near wing. Here's Ligon. Nice bounce pass inside. They push it back out here for Antis. Antis goes near wing. Shot from over here by Kuppenhaver, just off the mark. Rebounded by Brun of Millersburg, and up court she comes with a flash. Knocked out of there nicely by Brittany Ryan. Trailing on the play and knocking it out of the hands of the Indian. Inbound here for Brun. Brun into the corner for Brocious. Brocious with the dribble on the baseline, hooking it in front. Shot in there by Boyer, wouldn't go. Rebound still tipped around, and it'll brought down in there by Carmen Weaver. She'll drop it back here for Antis. Antis, nice move by Janelle over here, and then let's see, the ball's going to be saved, and out of bounds it goes. A good save by Brittany Ryan, and she banged it back in and knocked it out of bounds off the leg of Brun of Millersburg. So UD will inbound the ball. Antis goes over to far wing. It's intercepted over there, and then out of bounds. They step with it. Will inbound the ball. Trojans kind of in a funk here at the moment. And got stuck on 9 points. Here's Brun over on the wing. where he thought about putting that up. Here's a shot put up by Boyer, no good. On the rebound, it's going to be out of bounds off Weaver. So Millersburg will inbound. Ooh, here's a near steal, and then Nelly knocks it out of bounds, but Ant has almost picked that one off. Where he inbounds it here. She's got it back. Over here for Brunn. Brunn looking inside. There's that Brocious for two. It's good. Cold really catching up with me, folks. Anyway, too many late nights and too much basketball. No. Anyway, now here is Weaver. Weaver spinning around the right side. Puts a shot up and in, good. Nice bucket by that Carmen Weaver that time. Making a good move. Here's Brunn with it. Brunn pushing away underneath. Shoves it back outside. Shot from out front here. No good. Rebounded in there to Sittlinger, who was in the ball game now for UD. Kuppenhaver just off the mark. Rebound comes down inside there, and Carmen Weaver tries to force a shot up, but she's fouled. And Carmen will go to the line shooting two. Here's Rudisill in the ball game for Millersburg as well. Carmen's first shot, good. Carmen, pretty darn good foul shooter. And number 41, Fight, checking back into the ball game. Now she'll replace Brunn for the Millersburg coach. Second shot by Weaver, just as good as the first one. 13-4, so the Trojans now starting to make a offensive move again here. Ooh, here's a shot from outside. Ooh, in and out. Wouldn't go down. Rebound comes back over here to that Weary. Then pass inside for Brocious. Ball loose, picked up in here by Carmen Weaver. Weaver breaking back 1-on-2, so she'll spin it near wing over here, and it's going to go out of bounds. So I don't know if Carmen didn't realize some of her ball players weren't coming back with her, but Millersburg got back on defense pretty quickly that time and forced the turnover. Weary with a shot. No good. Rebounded in there to Kuppenhaver, who'll drop it here for Morgan Wynn. I don't see these kids coming into the ball games, but by gosh, they're in there. Here's Weary with a shot, or with a drive. Picked off in there nicely by Carmen Weaver. The Trojans, let's see, it rolls loose. Picked up over here by Millersburg. And Weary has it back again. Tries to go inside. Tapped away nicely there by Wynn. However, they got it back. Brocious from over here for two. It's good. Brocious for two. Here's that Wynn. Wynn has come off the bench and played well for Coach Shadle. Shot by Kuppenhaver. Wouldn't go down. Rebound on the far side to Sittlinger. She'll give it back here, and a shot put up. No good. And let's see. Sutton in there also for UD at this moment. 13-6 the score. We're playing down to 44 seconds in the first quarter. Here's Fight with it. Near wing. Weary for two. Just a little bit short. Rebound comes right down here to Sutton. Or to Kuppenhaver. Kuppenhaver. And then Wynn will be reached in and fouled. The foul will be on Fight of Millersburg. Non-shooting, of course. The fourth team foul for Miss Fight is her first. Brunn returns to the Millersburg lineup. Here's Weaver. Ooh, pass intercepted here. Back with it comes 23 for two. That's that Rudisill. And Rudisill hits a two. 13-8. It's a 5-point ball game now. Dump inside here. Now they'll go back out. Sittlinger looking for something to happen in there. She'll pick it up. Goes into the corner now for a pass out here to Wynn. Wynn goes near wing. Whoops. Win on the baseline as the time expires here in the first quarter. So the Trojans lead at the end of one. Probably not by as many as Coach Shadle would have hoped, but nevertheless, it's 13-8 at the end of one. Trojans up by 5. Millersburg with the advantage of inbounding the basketball to begin the second quarter. As we are inbounded here to Fight. And Fight trying to set something up. Goes over in the wing there for Rudisil. Whoops. Tapped out of there by Brittany Ryan. So Millersburg will maintain possession here. Well, now there's a discussion as to whether it went off. Nope, it did go off Rudisil. I think Rudisil thought it did, but she wasn't sure. Of course, she wasn't going to say anything, I guess. But anyway, they give it to the proper team, which is our team always. Anyway, here's Wolf trying to go underneath with it. That's tapped out of there. Brun got a hand on it on the baseline. Baseline pass there from Wolf, intended for Messner, but Brun knocking it out. Messner hands it right back. Shot from over here for three is good. Antis for three. 16-8. The score. Here comes Rudisil looping it over here for that Boyer. Boyer driving it inside. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound comes down there for Antis. Antis up court with it for the Trojans. She'll bounce pass it over there for Wolf. Wolf stopping 12 foot from the baseline. Good shot. It's now 18-8. The Trojans have opened up a 10-point margin. Oh, nearly stolen, tapped away by Ligon, but then the Millersburg got it right back again. Quickly up court, they come with it for Brun. Brun will take it inside, looking for two. No good. A little bit too hard. Ligon with a rebound. Antis working it back for UDA. Antis goes on the near wing. Back out in front. From outside. Whoop, wait a minute. Could have been a pass. No. Let's see. I think Wolf wasn't expecting that, but Brittany Ryan's shot was more like a pass, and Wolf was right there, but she, of course, was looking for it as a shot. But it came right down, and Trojans got nothing for it. But anyway, here's a shot put up by Fight, no good, and rebounded in here to the Trojans. UD with a nice spin by Antis. Now she tries to go inside again. They'll whip it back over here for Antis. She's bumped. Foul will be on Rudisil. 5th team foul. For Rudisil will be her first. So UD will simply inbound the basketball. Boyer checks out of the ball game now as Brocious comes back in there. Two of the taller gals on the Millersburg team. Another shot by Wolf. Another 2 points from Wolf. Same spot. 12 feet, 4 1/2 inches out on the baseline, and that's where it looks like Katrina sets up, and when she gets it unopposed, she just plops them in. It's a good shot. Ball nearly stolen away. On the floor it goes. Picked up over here by that Weary, and then up court come the Trojans with it as the ball got loose. There's a nice bounce pass for Wolf for two more. Missed that shot. Brocious with the rebound. Drop it back here for Rudisil. Rudisil stopping, looking for a three. Just off the mark. Rebound comes down there, and again, it is Ligon with the rebound. Kristen playing a good defensive board game. Shot put up there by Brittany Ryan wouldn't go into the corner it goes, and let's see, it's going to be out of bounds. Wolf tried to get that one to stay in, but it went out, and so Millersburg will call a timeout. It's a full timeout called by the Indians. 5:17 left here in the first half. It's 20-8 UD. Millersburg will inbound the basketball, and they do so here. Wolf's got it, or the Trojans inbounded rather. Shot by Antis, no good, and back come the Millersburg Indians. Sorry about the green cast on the first period, probably something goofy here with the white balance, but anyway, shot put up no good. Return shot by Boyer blocked away by the Trojans, picked up over here by Jen Messner, who will spin it back here for Antis. Antis goes inside with it for Messner. Messner for two. Nope, wouldn't go down. Rebound comes back this way. Rudisil controls it for the Indians. Rudisil goes over in the left wing. Weary over there. Now inside for Brunn. Brunn for two. Blocked away nicely by either Brittany Ryan or Wolf. I'm not sure. Here's Antis spinning around, and a foul will be called on Rudisil. None shooting. Team's fifth. Team sixth to make that. For Rudisil, her second. So now Antis with it over on the wing. Now they push it there for a shot by Ryan. Blocked away inside by Boyer. Boyer's about 9 inches taller than Brittany Ryan, I think. Here's Brunn with it. Inside. Turnaround shot by Brocious off the glass. No good. And rebound comes back here for UDA. Here's Antis with it. Inside. Now they'll come back out here for Ryan with a shot. No good. Rebounded to Brunn here. This is Rudisil. Goes over the wing. Weary. Tried to go inside. Picked up over here by Brunn. Brunn had a shot and a score for Miss Brunn. Somehow or another, the lane opened up there, and she was able to put that one in from about 6 feet out, using the glass to her advantage, like you should. Here's a turnaround shot by Ligon, wouldn't go, and Brunn with another rebound for Halifax. She's going to take this one in. Whoop, wait a minute. I think she was held first. And now whether no shooting. 3:15 left here in the first half. And it's 20-10. Trojans send an entire new squad in there. Brunn dropping it there for Weary. And Weary walked with a little bit, a couple of steps. Just little ones, but enough to get the call, that's for sure. And now we have Wynn at the guard position. Here's a shot from over there for two. Is good by Sittlinger. Wynn, Sittlinger, Kuppenhaver, Weaver, and I know there's another one. Not sure who the other one is, but I'll find her. Here's a nice steal by Wynn. Morgan Wynn breaking back there with Weaver. Weaver on the baseline, tries to save it back in, and it's going to go out of bounds and be red ball. Well, they tried to save that one back, but couldn't quite do it. 2:35 remaining here. Millersburg sends fight back into the ball game. Weary will inbound for the Indians. Top of the circle. Now she'll go across on the other side. Whoop, ball tipped. They have it tipped right over there to that Sittlinger. Pass on the near wing. Now they dump it inside with a nice pass for Sutton. And Ashley Sutton put it in. That was the gal I couldn't find before. Here's another shot, 15-foot try by Wynn. Or by Sutton, was it? Wouldn't go. Not sure now. Let's see. Here's Weary, and she double dribbled it, but lost the ball anyway. Minute 57 left here in the first half. Trojans by 14. And this is Morgan Wynn. Goes over in the wing. That's Sittlinger. Inside, she wanted to go to Weaver. The ball came loose, picked up in here by Fight. Fight will dribble it up court, looping it over here for Weary. Weary into the corner for Boyer. Oh, wait a second. Blocking foul will be called here on Carmen Weaver. She bumped into Fight. Let's see. Checking into the ball game, number 23. That's Rudisil. Shot by Brunn, no good. Rebound on the near wing. It's going to go out of bounds off Rudisil, or the shot, I'm not sure. At any rate, UD has the ball. into the corner. Here is a shot from the wing over there, looking for a couple, no good. That was Sittlinger who put that one up. And back with it comes Rudisil for Millersburg. They'll go over, let's see, picked up in there by Boyer. It wasn't a double dribble. Looked like a double dribble. Anyway, she got 2 points for it. 24-12. The Trojans have them doubled up at the moment. 50 seconds left here in the half. Here's a shot from Kuppenhaver. Just off the mark. Kuppen gets her own rebound, though, and puts a shot back up and in. Good. Good bucket by that Janine Kuppenhaver on the follow-up of her own shot, which, of course, they're always taught to do, and about 30% of the time they do it. Anyhow, the ball comes loose in there, picked up by the Trojans. 25 seconds remaining as Wynn brings it up and then knocks it off the leg of Fight. Berkey checks out of the ball game for Millersburg. Oh, nice dump inside for two. Oh, well, you should have got something for that. Let's see. The ball comes down, and then a foul's going to be called on Sittlinger, I believe. No, it's on Sutton. Here's Fight with it. And then she'll go for a double dribble with it as she got blocked off in there by Sittlinger and Wynn. So the Trojans will get the ball back with 10.7 seconds remaining in the half. Wynn getting ready to inbound it. Does so over here for Kuppenhaver. Back to Wynn. Wynn dropping it. Here comes Weaver. Dropping out near baseline. Shot from over here by Kuppenhaver wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to Fight. And that's going to, or to Boyer rather. That's going to do it as she and Sutton tie it up here to end the first half of play. Good first half for UD. It's 26-12 at the end of 16 minutes of play here at UDA. Back with the second half in just a moment. Here now in the consolation ball game. Well, let's see what the Trojans can do with it now. They have that 26-12 lead. Here's Andis from outside for three. That's good way to start. Andis with a 22-footer to give the Trojans their 29th point. 29-12 the score. Brunn bringing it up court here for Millersburg with Kuppenhaver guarding on her. Kuppy will take her over to the wing. Here's a pass inside for Brocious for two. A little off the mark. Return shot put up by Boyer wouldn't go. And the ball stolen away here by Andis. Andis looking for two more, and she's got it. So prior to the start of the period here, I said, come on, Nellie, let's go. Well, she's just come out and given us 5 points. I should have said that much earlier. Should have 50 for the game now. Anyway, there's another steal, another pass over here for Andis. Andis goes inside this time to Wolf for two. Nice pass, but Wolf missed the shot. Rebound back here. Andis for three. Nope, not that time. And a rebound for Brocious. And we have a push call foul on UD. It'll be on Ligon. She'll pick up the foul. And timeout called by Millersburg. Played a minute 2 seconds into the third quarter. And the Trojans have that 31-12 lead. Millersburg's freshman young Miss Boyer will inbound the ball here as we get back into play following the Millersburg timeout. Up the wing over there goes that Weary. Inside here it's picked off by Sittlinger, however, of UDA, and back with it comes Andis of the Trojans. Picking it up. Into the corner she goes for Sittlinger. Sittlinger will stop and wait a minute. She moved her feet first. Nice shot by Janine, but she moved her foot just a little and caused the walk. Brunn taking it up the wing over here, and now we're going to have the ball go out of bounds, but there's a foul called. Foul will be on number 23 of UD, and or 23? No, 33. Kuppenhaver picks up the personal foul. Cuppy hits her first. Here's Brun going on the baseline with a 12-footer. No good. Rebounded underneath there. Let's see. Sittlinger had it. And then it gets tied up in there as coming in to tie it up for Millersburg is Brocious. So Weary will inbound the ball. Here's Brocious. Whoop, had it tapped out of there, and she lost it as Kuppenhaver reached in there and made the tap on her. Way to go, Cuppy. Over in the wing. Whoops, tried to go inside. That one's blocked away by Brocious. They'll push it underneath here, but Braun steals that one away. Pass intended for Ligon, but Braun picked it off. Now right underneath it is Brocious for two. Her shot partially blocked perhaps by Sittlinger, I'm not sure. And then out of bounds it goes off Millersburg, and so UDA has the ball. Nice play down there defensively for UDA. Looping it ahead here now for Kuppenhaver. Kuppenhaver goes right underneath, back to Cuppy. Cuppy from outside for three, off the mark a little bit. Rebound comes down in there and it's picked up, whoa, by number 3. Is she okay? I guess you went down pretty hard there. She says yes, there are no broken bones, so she'll continue. Number 3 is Troutman. First time she's been in the ball game for Millersburg. And his 22-foot try just off the back of the rim. Back outside it comes to Wolf. Wolf near side here. Kuppenhaver pushes it, or Ligon rather, taps it over on the far side. Weary got a hand on it, knocked it out of there. UD will inbound. Kuppenhaver with it back here for the Trojans. Antis. Shot by Wolf. It's a little short. Rebound out of bounds. The ball came right down there to Kirsten Ligon, and she didn't have a chance to catch it, but it did hit her and go out of bounds. 5.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Ball stolen away by Antis on the inbounds play, and then they're going to say she... What? Can't see how she could have stepped on the end line from where she was, but maybe they called her just for steps. I'm not sure. Anyway, Brun has it for Millersburg. Trojans putting some forecourt pressure on the gals now as Kuppenhaver guarding on Brun. They spin it down here for pass inside to Brun. Brun back out in front. Shot by Boyer. Good for 2. Well, they worked that one around like they knew what they were doing. It's 31-14, UD on top. 5 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. A steal by Brun. On the floor it goes. It's going to be tied up as Antis and Brun tie it up. And on the tie-up, it's going to belong to UDA. Sub coming in here. The sub is number 41, Fight, back into the ball game for Millersburg. Antis looping it ahead here for Ligon. Ligon back for Antis. Over the wing it goes. This is Wolf. Antis. Ligon. Antis. Bounce pass over here. Kuppenhaver a little bit too long that time. Nice rebound put back up by Katrina Wolf. Ball came right off to Katrina, 9 feet out. She popped it right back up and in. Good. Ball nearly stolen away. In fact, it goes out of bounds off the hands of Sittlinger. Trojans hustling now on defense. 33-14. I guess they've been hustling all game, huh? If you only have 14 points. But anyway, Brun coming down the court. Here's her shot. It is no good. And on the rebound, Brun comes away with it. 4:26 left in the third. Nice pass inside for Brocious. Her shot, though, wouldn't go. Another shot put up by Weary, or by Fight, rather, is good. 33-16. Here's Anna. She's reached into, and a foul called on Weary. Rudisill checking back into the ball game. Brun going out for Millersburg, as it's Jen Messner along with Sutton coming back in there for UD also. Here she is. Trojans inbounded here. 4:10 remaining in the third. Turnaround shot by Messner was partially blocked, but the return put up in good by Weaver. Rudisill coming up court with it now for Millersburg down the right wing side. Ooh, nearly stolen in there. Brocious has it on the baseline. They go with it. Shot blocked out of there nicely as Katrina Wolf got a hand on that shot. Knocked it out of there for UD. Brocious looping it inside. Ball went onto the floor. Here's Boyer for two. Wouldn't go. So I'm not sure if it's the Trojan defense all the time or it's just some erratic shooting by Millersburg that has the score so lopsided. Gonna call a walk now on the Trojans. Rudisill in there mixing that play up for Millersburg and causing the walk. Here comes Weary for Fight. Fight stopping, wants to go inside with a turnaround shot put up there by Boyer. Wouldn't go. Back come the Trojans. That pass tipped off the hands of a Millersburg Indian and out of bounds it goes. 3:22 left in the third. Brunn re-entering the ball game for the Millersburg Indians. Here's a shot on the inbounds play. Oh, how about that one? Rolled all over the rim, and then Katrina Wolf puts it back up and in for UDA. Quick pass down here for Brocious. She dodges one Trojan. Look at that shooting. Jeez. Millersburg with no luck at all. Here's Brunn on the baseline. Gets it right over here for another shot. This time Brocious is good. 37-18 to score. They'll loop it ahead here for Wolf. Wolf had it stolen away from her. Boyer takes that one away. Back she comes with it. Bounces it here for a shot by Brunn. No good. She gets her own rebound. Dumping it back here for Rudisill. Rudisill from 18 feet out. No good off the glass. Shot put up by Rudisill on her follow-up. No good. Brocious with a shot. No good. And Brunn with it again for Millersburg. In on the baseline for Brocious. Back out here for Brunn. Brunn working it into the paint, puts a shot up. Another shot missed by Millersburg. Had a good break and a good rush down the paint that time, but no bucket. There's Wolf stepping up, 15-foot pass inside there for Sutton. Back out it comes. Now here is Weaver for a shot. No good, but a foul called. Carmen will go to the line, shooting 2 for UD. Carmen's first shot is no good. She will shoot one more. Ryan and Wynn in to replace Antis and Wolf for Coach Shadle. Second shot by Carmen Weaver is good. 38-18, the Trojans by 20. Inside of 2 minutes to play here in the third. Here is a bounce inside here for Brocious. Her shot off the side of the glass that time. She was hassled pretty well in there by Jen Messner that time, was Brocious, and shot partially deflected perhaps. Whoops. Here's Wolf with it, and it's going to be a tie-up, they call it. The tie-up will give the ball to Millersburg with 1:37 left in the third quarter. Show you the clock in next timeout we get. Weary starting it up court. Here she comes with it, and then she lost the handle on. It's going to be UD ball. Brittany Ryan over there with her, trying to stir the pot and cause it to go out of bounds, I think. As Morgan Wynn will inbound for UD. Here's Morgan into the corner. She goes. Shot from over there by Mester wouldn't go. Return shot put up by Sutton won't go. And the ball comes down here to Brunn. Brunn with a looping pass ahead to that Weary. Weary goes underneath, brings it all the way back out. Now tried to pass it underneath there, but it's tapped away nicely by the Trojans, and back they come. This is Wynn. Wynn out in front. Picked up the dribble, right underneath. She goes for Sutton for two. Popped it a little bit too hard. Return shot put up by Jen Mester wouldn't go. And then out of bounds it goes off Millersburg with 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Trojans by 20, and that's plenty. Here's a nice setup by Messner, but the shot wouldn't go. Rebounded in here nicely to Wynn. Wynn with it. Travels around out in front. Messner Now here's Brittany Ryan. She had the ball come loose on her foot almost, and then in the tie-up it's going to stay UD ball. 40 seconds left in the third. Wynn will inbound. Troutman into the ball game. Looks like Roches might have got popped in the nose that time. I think she might have a bloody nose over there. But here's the inbounds play. Oh, shot by Carmen Weaver, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down to Sutton. She'll dump it back outside here now. Wynn will control it. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Here is Carmen Weaver into the corner. Shot from Sutton over here, a little bit too long. And coming off with it is the Trojans instead of the Millersburg Indians that time. Brittany Ryan picking that one up. Errant pass that time by Millersburg caused that turnover. Ryan into the corner. She goes. Shot from over there. It's good for two from that Jen Messner. And that's going to do it as the quarter comes to an end. At the end of 3 here at UDA, the Trojans dominating those Millersburg Indians by a score of 40-18. Back with the final 8 minutes in just one moment. Millersburg with a chance to inbound the ball now to begin the fourth quarter. They have a long row to hoe here as Rudisill has it. Tries to play it inside. It's stolen away. Picked off in there by Kuppenhaver. Over on the far wing it goes. Wolf for two. No good. Rebound tipped around. And let's see who's going to control it. It's going to be Fight controlling it. Fight comes down the court. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound on the far side. Control to Kuppenhaver again. And back with it comes Antis. Nelly will slow things down here. Push it into the corner. Shot from over here by Sittlinger is good for two. Way to go, Sittlinger. Natasha, I think it is. Natasha Sittlinger. Here's a shot put up by Rudisill. Good. So Rudisill brings it down the court and stuffs one up and in. 42-20 the score. 7 minutes left in this consolation round. The Trojans look like they're safely involved in as the consolation game winner. Shot by Ligon, rolled off the rim, and on the far side it goes out of bounds off Cuffey, and so it'll be inbounded by Millersburg. New gal in here for Millersburg. The new gal has a number that's new, 14, and we don't have a 14. Shot put up by Boyer is good. Where'd she get to? There she is. Boyer has the shot. Another shot by Sittlinger. No, that one wouldn't go. Rebounded nicely by Kuppenhaver on the far wing. Here is Antis for Sittlinger, and Sittlinger's fouled. Foul will be on number 23, I think it is. Yeah, the way she's reacting, what do you think? I think the foul was on her, I believe. That's Rudisill. Picked up her third personal foul. Shot from the wing over here by Antis wouldn't go. Return shot put up there by Ligon is good. So a 4-footer there by Kristen Ligon that time. And it's now 44-22. We've doubled them up. Boyer, near wing, off the hands of Weary. And back with it come the Trojans. This is Antis. Whoops. Weary goes flying. Antis from outside off the front of the rim, no good. Return shot put up by Kuppenhaver, wouldn't go. And the ball saved over here to Antis. To Cuppy. Cuppy, 15-foot try. Nope, just a little bit off on the right side. Weary with the rebound. Ooh, she had a lot of trouble with it and still more trouble down here. Now we've got people laying around on the floor. Weary looks weary at this moment. Getting bumped around out there pretty good for the young lady. 5:42 remaining in the game. Oh, the inbounds pass and a submarine job here on Wolf. The shot was good, but boy, Katrina was clipped. And she'll go to the line shooting one, I guess. I think that shot was good. I was watching Katrina go down. I wasn't even watching the ball. Let's see how many she shoots. One shot. Okay, so The bucket was good. Katrina at the line to get 3. She's got them. Way to go, Katrina Wolf. What a season she has had. She's had some up and down games. Some games she's just not as perky as others, but boy, in some games she just totally dominates. For example, that big steal right there. Both ends of the court. Katrina Wolf is involved. Here's Antis. Out in front, Ligon. Wolf for 15-foot shot. Well, hey. There she goes again. Another nice bucket for Katrina Wolf. 49-22. Oh, wait a second. Now Miss Boyer with a little bit of a walk that time, but she also pushed off inside there. But they called the walk instead. So here's Antis with it. Into the corner. Back outside here for Katrina Wolf. Antis from outside. It's good for 3. Nellie Antis said, what the heck, I'll just hook a 3 up here, and she did. 52-22. Shot from out in front is good. That's at Rudisill. Hitting another one. 52-24. Here's a turnaround shot by Ligon. Ligon got the good pass from Antis. Kristen just turned around, fired it up there. Not a whole lot of arch on the shot, but right down the hole. Ball tapped away. Picked up in here by Braun. Braun from the wing, no good. Return shot put up by Boyer, good. It's 54-26 with 4:15 remaining in the contest. Wolf, nice pass inside. A cuppy for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound over there to Braun. And a foul called on Kuppenhaver. Kuppenhaver picked up her second personal foul. Troutman leaves the ball game for Millersburg as, 14 left. Brocious came back into the lineup. I think it was Brocious that came back in. But anyway, 4 minutes remaining in this ball game. Here comes Antis up court with it. Right inside there for Ligon. Ligon comes near wing. Whoops. Fired it off the hands of Sittlinger and out of bounds it goes. So Rudisill will inbound. Here is Rudy Rudisill. Rudisill picking up the dribble, looping it over the head of Berkey, number 35 here, who is in the ball game for Millersburg. And back come the Trojans. Antis near wing for Sittlinger. Sittlinger looking around, gets it out here for Ligon. Across the court they'll go to Wolf. Back here for Antis. Antis picking up the dribble for Ligon. Ligon over Wolf, spins it over there. Cuppy for 2 more. Nope. Cuppy's had a bunch of shots this afternoon, but absolutely cannot get the target. It's close on all of them, but gosh, just a hair off one way or the other. 3:20 left in the game. Pass inside here, turnaround shot put up and in, good by Brocious. She gets herself 2. 54-28 the score. Ooh, stolen away. Knocked out of there by Boyer. Pass intended for Sittlinger. Jen Messner will come in to replace Sittlinger for UDA. 3:03 left. Whoops, here's the ball tapped loose by Braun. Braun coming back with Rudisill. She goes to the hoop herself and gets 2. Braun to the hoop, picking up 2 for Millersburg. 2:45 remaining in the ball game. Into the corner, ball tapped away nicely that time by Brocious, picked up by the Indians. Rudisill goes inside. They'll pass it over here. Brocious shot a little bit short, maybe deflected, I'm not sure. Messner with the rebound back here for Antis. And timeout, a 30-second timeout will be called by Coach Shadle with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Trojans up by 24, 54-30. Carmen Weaver into the ball game for UD now as they inbound it. Wynn inbounding it. And Wynn's got it. This is Ryan. Ryan, they go over into the corner. Shot from over there for 2 is good by Jen Messner. Nice pass over to Jen, and Jen perfectly positioned to put that one home. Boyer over there for a shot by Brocious, rolled over everything, and Messner with the rebound, dropping it back there for Wynn. Into the corner it comes. Now Weaver's got it, puts a shot up and in, good. Carmen Weaver firing one up. Good for two. Brunn into the corner. She'll go with it. Brunn. Ooh, she wanted to shoot it and didn't. Push it inside instead for Brocious. Brocious with a shot. Look at these shots that just simply won't go. Millersburg Indians, I think, have been snake bitten all season long. I don't know what their record is, but it's not very good at all. But it isn't because they don't try, and it isn't because their shots are there. It's just the darn things won't go in. Here's a ball tapped loose, picked up over here by Brittany Ryan, and Bruin will pick up a reach-in foul, trying to get that ball away from Brittany. None shooting, and Wynn will inbound. Morgan drops it back here for Ryan. Here's Wynn. Wynn taking it down. 12-foot try, no good. Rebound underneath, let's see. It's going to be a foul called on UD. Looks like it was on number 30 or 21, I guess. We'll see here as soon as we go down court. I think it might have been on Wynn. Yeah, it was her first. Morgan picks up her first. Inside it goes here for Boyer. Boyer with one dribble. Shot. Good for two. Well, I said it before when we played these gals, that Boyer is a freshman, and she keeps playing. She's going to work out to be a pretty darn good prospect for the Indians. Got the height, got some nice moves. Here's a shot by Jen Messner, didn't go. Rebounded in there too. The Indians. Ball tipped away nicely by Carmen Weaver. Carmen looking for two. Good. Carmen got those the easy way, made the steal on the left baseline, then took it home. Way to go, Carmen Weaver. 60-32 is the score. We're playing down into the 25-second mark of the final period. Shot from outside by Braun, no good off the rim. Rebound comes down here with 20 seconds. And it's going to be red ball. 21 seconds remaining in this game. Brunn will inbound the ball. Inside they go. Back out here for Brunn. Brunn wanted to take it in, but we got a walk with 18 seconds remaining. So the Trojans actually able to come back and make this a 30-point differential if they elect to. Here's Wynn. Clock down to 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Wynn with it, spins it here for Messner. Messner into the corner. Now the dump inside for Jen Messner. Jen's shot wouldn't go. Rebounded in here to Brocious, and that's going to do it now as the ball game comes to an end. The final score here this afternoon. The UDA Trojans once again dumping it on the Millersburg Indians, this time to the tune of 60-32, a 28-point margin for the Trojans. So we congratulate Coach Shadle and his Trojanettes here on another fine outing against Millersburg, who are probably a year or so away from really playing some exciting basketball for the Indians. So in the meantime, the Trojans go 1-1 on the series, and Millersburg goes 0-2 in this Love 99 tournament. So we'll see you at the next regularly scheduled basketball game coming up here in January, when the Trojans will be somewhere playing someone, and we'll be there. Okay, good afternoon from UDA, and good ball game.